I wanted to dance, and it's like I had a body for dance, but my dad was like, I don't want my boys dancing because that's gay.
Yeah.
Didn't work. And so it's like,
sit back in the chair for me.
Like, didn't work.
You want to make it to icon status? You've got to be bold, innovative, daring, and fabulous. And above all else, you've got to be audacious. But how do you get there? This is Queerty's Origins of Audacity, presented by Cadillac. I'm your host, Mohart, and today I'm talking to Victor Jackson. The category is the Audacity Dog. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you, babe?
So good to see you.
This red is ravishing.
Do you see the Cadillac?
I mean, you can't ignore it.
Come
Ooh, let's.
I love that you identify as queer and not gay, because myself, I identify as a proud Black queer man as well.
Yes.
But I identify as queer because I feel like queer is the difference. It's the sugar, it's the essence, it's a little bit of extra that God decided to give us.
You see the world differently. It's more it's more than just who you sleep with. It's how you see the world.
That part.
You have an expanded perspective of everything. Not just gender identity, not just sexual identity, but everything. And so I really create all of my art from the perspective of wanting to create safe spaces for Black queer folk so that they can share their stories and we can all overcome together.
I'm just falling like more in love with you. I'm like, oh, this is me. Yes.
This is divine.
I just needed this
I sent
moment.
you a DM. You will follow me on Instagram at some point today. You will go into your DMs. You will see a DM I sent you when you're on All Stars, and it is literally, this whole moment is a manifestation of that.
Hallelujah.
So that's it.
Well, then tell me this. What do you want your legacy to be?
I want to leave a legacy of joy. I want you to be inspired. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be affirmed that the good work that is in you is faithful to be completed. And that it's not, because life isn't easy.
No.
Life is not easy. Life is not simple. It doesn't always make sense.
No.
But joy does.
So with leaving this, I want to say an impartation of joy, right?
Yeah.
What keeps you motivated?
I lost my brother Fawn in 2008, and I didn't see a world where I would be 36 and my brother would not be here. But the morning of his funeral, his homegoing celebration, if you will, I was listening to Get Up by Mary Mary, and it just motivated me to keep going and to not keep going with a heaviness, but to turn my grief into a groove, if you will, my mourning into dancing, and to keep going. And so there are only two choices. Either I stay stuck and eventually become extinct, or I move forward. And joy has been the carrot at the end of the stick for me. And I just keep following it because I want to honor my brother. I want to honor all the time that we spent together, all the songs that we sang together at church. We're 15 months apart, so like super close. Like, and I know that he would want me to lead with joy. And so I do it for him and I do it for me. But also to tell other people that loss doesn't have to stop you. Not having all the support that you want doesn't have to stop you. I dropped out of college after like 3 months because I was like, I don't think this is for me. That doesn't have to stop you. All the things that may come up in your life to be speed bumps doesn't have to make you pull over to the side of the road. Keep going. Brace yourself, put on your seatbelt, make sure your brakes are good.
And push on, Patty.
Push on past.
Push.
Because that's it. And don't just push out of obligation.
That part.
Push from a place of joy. And then see what you leave behind.
Facts. I'm gonna say with that same push, you have to dare to dream.
Yeah.
You have to sometimes even see the road even when you cannot. You gotta see that pathway. Okay, I see me going from A to Z.